friends, nice to see you. Sorry I missed you yesterday. Here we are, though, on Super Bowl Sunday, right before kickoff. Do I care? I do not. I will not be doing Super Bowl predictions today, but I will be answering any other question at all. So thank you so much, those of you who are here with me. Special thanks to the members and moderators. And happy birthday to both Nalini and Adriana. So how cool is that? And Justine, so nice to see you. Thanks for being in the Excelevance Lounge for the StarCon Afterglow today. We had some fun with that. All right, let's get going. I will take these in the order in which I see them, starting with Nalini. Today is my birthday. May I please have a card for what this new chapter of 38 has in store for me? Absolutely, Nalini. And thank you for being a member, and thanks for using members only emojis. We appreciate you. All right, so Nalini, you go into this new year after a lot of difficulty. But I think we have to recognize that you are stronger, smarter, more prepared right now than you ever have been before. When we look at what this new year is going to look like for you, it's really about healing. It's about recognizing what hasn't worked and what will work. Letting go of what doesn't work, opening up to what does work. Maybe not the easiest journey, but the journey that you need, and it will take you to where you want to go. All right, Adriana, it's your birthday as well. Thanks so much for being here. What do you need to know for this year ahead? Let's take a look and see. New opportunities are coming, and I know we've been saying that for a while, and I know that you've really had to be in a place of, just sort of dealing with situations that you don't really like and appreciate. But really, you are putting the past in the past and opening up to the new. And birthday is always a symbol of that. But I feel like that's really happening right now. So be open to all kinds of new things. What you need to know for this year is it is a new year for you and things can be different. All right. Do I have any special spreads for birthdays? Sometimes I'll do like a 2-card thing. This is what you're one card for. This is what you're leaving behind. And another card, this is what you're opening up to. Sometimes I'll do that. All right. And Christina, yes, thank you to the person who gave you the membership. And I don't remember who it was either. Oh my gosh. I was there when it happened, obviously, but I don't remember who it was. But that's such a new cool thing that you can do on YouTube is gift a membership. So that's so good. All right, let's get to our next question. Trey Cameron, hope you're feeling better. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being a member. Do I have any past life connections to East Asia, in particular Japan or China? Let's take a look. I would say absolutely yes, and probably both, as well as a third Asian country as well. I would say yes. Ashley, nice to see you. A card for the week. It's been a rough one. Okay, well, when we look at what has happened this past week, you know what? It was a hard week, but you got through it. You are doing a really good job allowing your ancestors to help you, staying strong in what you can stay strong in, and trying to stay happy even in difficult circumstances. There is a lot going on here that is not ideal, but it's also a lot of stuff you can't do anything about. And I feel like what you can do, you are doing, and what more can you do? All right. Okay, Madiha Ness, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. What does Spirit want me to know? Honestly, that you are finding your balance and finding your healing and learning to be who you need to be. And that in that you are really finding your strength. And in finding your strength, you'll be able to be there for others and help others. So trust the process. How about that? Okay, Quinn, nice to see you. Quinn Kilharius. I got into an NGO to do volunteer work, but I found out today that the leader of my section made a group with everyone but me weeks ago to start the activities. My question is, what happened? Isn't she interested in me working there? Should I speak out or just let it go? So, it could have been an honest oversight too. So let's see. Was it an honest oversight? I think it was likely an honest oversight, and I think you should ask her, not in a confrontational way, but say, I've also volunteered for this. Is it, and I was surprised that I wasn't included in the group. Don't do it in a blaming way, but is it too late for me to be part of this? I'd really like to. And at that point, if it was just an oversight, she'll be embarrassed and you'll be gracious and she'll put you in and everything will be fine. If it's not, if there's something else going on here, excuse me, she is either going to have to tell you or make up some BS excuse. And so I think you should nicely, kindly put her in that position and see what happens. Catherine Fan, so nice to see you. How do I improve my relationship with my manager and director? Two separate people. Thanks for that clarification. I appreciate that. Okay. Manager and director. Man, manager's a shit show. I'm sorry. But it's true. How do you improve your relationship with a shit show? Let's take a look. How do you improve your relationship with your manager? Be kind and forgiving and ignore the fact that the manager is a shit show. And just do your best to work around it and don't expect a lot of support and just be kind. Because the manager can hurt you more than you can hurt the manager, but the manager is hurting themselves quite a bit. So there's that. Okay. Now, with the director, I think you can have more communication and more conversation, ask questions, offer things. You can be more interactive with the director, not so much with the manager. Oh, Jackie, it was so nice to see you in the lounge. And yeah, okay, a comprehensive spread class. We can absolutely do that. Both Jackie and Justine think that's a good idea. I do too, so we'll make that happen probably in April. All right, because the March events are already up. Go check them out. And members, remember, we have a members only live on Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Jenny, nice to see you. I have some anger issues and I haven't been having therapy because my therapist just gave birth. So it's been so much worse. What can I do to control myself? Hate being like this. First of all, don't judge yourself. Don't be judgmental of yourself because that just makes it worse. You got to accept what's going on and deal with what's going on. So we know that therapy is helpful, right? And okay, it's not anyone's fault that your therapist, it's someone's fault, but it's okay. Your therapist just gave birth. Will you be going back to this therapist when this therapist is back from maternity? The thing is, that could take some time. You may need to ask for a referral to another therapist, at least in the interim. And in the meanwhile, don't think about it as controlling yourself. Don't think about it as something bad about you. Recognize the anger is there to tell you something. The anger it could be physical, biological, hormonal. It could be a result of some trauma. But try to figure out where the anger is coming from. And then find things that you can do to get it out in other ways without shame. Does that make sense? I hope that's helpful. Okay. Christina R., so nice to see you. And again, thanks for being a member. Glad you got gifted a membership. Hope you take good advantage of it. Got a lead on a potential clinical location for next term. Is it going to work out the way I hope? Let's take a look. Well, that's a big fat maybe. But I think there may be some trouble sort of getting it to go and getting it to happen. I don't think it's a done deal that it will happen. If it does happen, it will be good. And if it doesn't happen, oh well. I don't think there's a situation where it does happen, but it sucks. I don't think that's on the table. If it does happen, it will be good. Is there anything you can do to make sure it happens? No, either it will or it won't. In the country, nice to see you. Should I sign up to the trip to Scotland? Oh, I think you should. Yes. Okay. Okay, and Quinn, you get sensitive when you find out about it. You know what? I would say don't go with that sensitivity, Quinn. Go with the idea that, hey, I think we got our wires crossed or whatever, but, and don't take it personally like that. It's a good test. Good lesson. Okay, burning question for Justine, and thank you for being a member and a moderator. What did I accomplish this weekend in terms of reconnecting with my dear old friends from Mardi Gras? Do they mean it when they say they want to meet up more often this summer, or is it just because I have a beach house here? I hate to be cynical like that, but I can't help but wonder sometimes. Okay. I mean, they do like the beach house, but they also have missed you for reals. And so, I think it's a little of both. Yes, they like the beach house, but they also like you. Allie Mammon, nice to see you. I have a feeling that a breakthrough or revelation is coming. If it will come, in what sphere will it occur, such as family or career? What can I do to facilitate it? Okay. I think it's coming spiritually in terms of your own truth about who you are, what you're here to do. So that could be career. But I think it's going to be all-encompassing because it's really about you and your life, Allie Mammon. Jackie Masters, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. It was so good to see you in class. Jenny, thanks for that feedback. It does make sense. I asked a few weeks ago about this because I was having so many anxiety attacks, and you said that something in my environment was causing it. Right, makes sense. Makes sense. It's so hard. It's so hard. Hold yourself with some compassion there. No shame. Lit, nice to see you. I lately wonder why my little girl is so upset about anything to do with death, since we've always had sort of a positive feeling about that final part of life. Just want to know so I can help. I think someone around her or a friend's family member, someone has gone through it recently, a family lost something, and she's recognizing that it's really hard. And so you have to be able to hold space for, I think she just realized that you could die before she's okay with that. And so I think you have to hold space for the scary part of it too, and give her room to recognize that it's sad and scary and we wish it didn't happen, but we also know spiritually that it needs to happen. So we have to find that balance like that. Hey, baby cakes, nice to see you. How is this trip and vacation in the Caribbean going to go for me? And I see we have a parrot and a lizard. Very nice, very Caribbean of you. How is this going to go? I think there'll be, some things that are a little anxiety producing as travel can be. I think it's going to bring up some issues for you. I don't know if that has to do with a traveling companion or just having time may bring up some stuff. So be present for whatever it is and recognize that this may be a real opportunity for personal healing as well as relaxation. So allow there to be some healing. Trey, for some reason I knew you were going to say a third country. Yeah, because it's true. Intuitive Impressions, nice to see you. Also a vote for the comprehensive spread class. Perfect. Okay, next up, Chris and Louise, so nice to see you. My mom is in hospice, I'm sorry, and at a nursing home. She is extremely sad and I feel helpless in helping her. She refuses therapy. What do the cards recommend I do about this situation? That's hard. That's so hard. Okay. The cards recommend that you express to her gratitude for all the things she did for you, that you remind her of the people on the other side that will be there to greet her when she passes, and that you hold space for her sadness. It's not your job to fix that. If that's how she wants to be, that's how she wants to be. If there was ever a time of life and we get to do it the way we want to do it, it's on the way out. And we recognize it's not ideal, but just hold space for it and just tell her, don't let her make you sad. Give her the gratitude and love that you want to give her. And don't worry about the rest of it. Just give her space to do it. Jackie Masters, again, thanks for being a member here. Will my financial situation improve in the next 4 months? Will I be financially comfortable this year? What should I look out for in regards to my finances this year? I think, a lot of this is about new job and figuring all of that out and what that's going to look like. But I feel like by summer, things will be rolling right along and you'll be really happy both with what you're doing and with the money. I think it'll be good. Hey, Teresa C., nice to see you as well. Karen Hendershot, thanks for being a member here. Thanks for being here today. Is there something I need to know? Let's take a look. Karen, I think there's a lot that has been worrying and upsetting, especially having to do with your dad recently. And just be at peace knowing that you're doing everything that you can. And whatever's going to happen in any aspect of your life, as long as you're showing up and doing the best you can, that's the best you can do, and be at peace with that. Aria Wilson, nice to see you. What's a career path that would bring in a lot of emotional fulfillment for me at this time? Working with animals, social work, anything involving creativity or working with kids. There's a few of them to think about. Okay, Teresa C., thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. I've been working toward buying a house in about 2 years, but I found out I may inherit one before then. Do you see that happening? It's an interesting question. I don't know if it will happen before then. That is a very interesting question. Could go either way. Sorry, but there it is. Karen Tillich, TK, so nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Your name was somewhat mentioned today. I know you were talking with Sally Larkin recently. I was so happy to have a conversation with her as well. I have a job interview tomorrow morning for an engineering role. Will I get the job? There is a very good chance that you will. Don't go in cocky, but there's a good chance, if not that, another one soon. You are getting a job soon. So if not that one, another one soon. Leslie Jones, I'm going to a new clinic to do physiotherapy for my knee because I had a bad experience in the first clinic I went to. I'm so sorry. Will this one be better? Still scared about this knee issue. I understand, man. Knees are the worst. My gosh. So will this clinic be better? It will be. You'll feel better treated. This is going to be better and it's going to make a difference. Oh, baby cakes. Yes, the babies are doing great. They're chunky. Morgana the Great, nice to see you. My current relationship makes me look at my shadow self a lot. I'm discovering so much about my own flaws. One of the major ones is that I let my frustration get the best of me. What can I do to be better? That's a good question. Allow yourself patience. Be patient. Just be patient with yourself. Recognize that you are worthy of patience. You are worthy of patience. Treat yourself with patience. Treat yourself with the same grace that you treat other people. How about that? And treat other people with patience too. Recognize that everything takes time. It's okay. It's okay. It's all about patience though, really, for you. Okay. Archana Rayo, angelic guidance regarding your relationship. You really want this to work, and I think it is possible that it could, but it's not going to be in your time. You're going to have to wait. Just wait and see what happens. Angie, nice to see you. Is there new love coming your way? Let's take a look and see. I would say yes. Maybe not immediately, or you know what it might be? It might be quickly, a little fling, and then a few months down the road, someone that's going to be more serious. All right, my friends. So Morgana the Great, I never knew I was so impatient before this man appeared in my life. You've got to take a look at that. Like why? What's going on with all of that? But yeah, patience is the key. It really is. It really is. All right. Other questions? Anyone that I accidentally missed? Anyone who's here who hasn't asked a question? I believe I've come to the end of the list. I want to thank you all. I will be here tomorrow morning with your 3-card weekly reading. The link will go up first thing in the morning. And I will look forward to seeing you then. Thank you very much, TK. Good luck with your job interview tomorrow. Happy birthday to all the birthday people. Enjoy the Super Bowl if that's your thing. And I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thank you all so very much. Be good.